Hi guys, Angie here. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you joining into my channel. I am just going to do a really quick video today. I am in wonderful Brisbane at the moment. It is a heck of a lot warmer than it is in good old cold Christchurch. But I am just going to do a quick makeup look using the minimal makeup that I have bought. Now I've already done my foundation, my sunscreen, skincare, all that sort of stuff, foundation, powder, and I've put lipstick on. So I'm going to show you what I bought, which for me is a real small amount. I'm learning more and more each time I go away. I'm enjoying this travelling lark, and I hope we get to do a heck of a lot more of it because it is just warming my soul. What I brought away with me is everything is in this lovely little pack that my son gave me a few weeks ago, and it has my skincare and my makeup in it. I have my deodorant, which is just a stick deodorant from La Vanille, something like that, or my liquids in the Ziploc bag if I need to pull it out at customs. It has all my skincare, my lippies, mascara, things like that. And then in here I have makeup wipes, tweezers. Behind that I've got some cotton rounds, and look, minimal makeup. I have three palettes actually. The three palettes I have are my Kevin Aquan contour palette, because I do like to use the wee contour powder in that palette. And then the two palettes I've bought away, I could probably have only bought one, but I wanted to try them both out, is the Charlotte Tilbury, it has a really fancy name, Instant Look in a palette, 5-minute face on the go beauty glow. So everything in the palette that you need. And then I've also bought the palette that I've just written about in my blog, the Becca and Chrissy Teigen collaboration, and I think I could have just bought this one as well, because what I will do when I use it, and hopefully I can use this one tomorrow to show you, you've got your contour, highlight, blush and another highlight, and then I would use this as a contour shade in my eye socket, a bit of colour here, and then I've got a pop of highlight in the eyes as well, so you get a complete face look with this palette. But today I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury palette to show you. I also have in here just a few sachets of skincare and my powder, which has been my favourite of late. I have had a lot of trouble finding a powder to set my mature skin, but the fact that I am very oily in the T-zone and I actually look like an oil slick, and it's really hard finding a powder that will keep you matte all day. I really like this one, and I don't know if it's going to focus. There it goes. It's the RMS Beauty Unpowder. This is in the translucent colour, which is quite a white powder, very fine. It is great at smoothing my skin, and it does keep me matte, more matte than any powder I've ever tried. It's much better than the Laura Mercier on me, and it's just a little bit better than the Kat Von D Locket powder. So, and I like the fact that it's in a small container for taking away on travel. Now, also in that pouch I had my beauty blender. Excuse it, it's a little bit grubby after using it on my foundation. I'll wash it before I go home, before I put it back in the bag. And then I bought a little pouch that has my makeup brushes in. So it didn't all go in the one bag, but I bought a few makeup brushes as well. Okay, now to start off, what I am going to say is that I did bring a sample away with me. I like trying out all my samples when I'm traveling because they come in a good travel size, and it's a good way to find out whether I like a product. This was a bummer. Now this is by Drybar, and it is the Triple Sec 3-in-1. It's a texturizing spray. It was awful in my hair. It made my hair very limp, flat. It looked greasy, to be fair, which is why I've had to tie my hair up. My saviour was just a wee can of hairspray, but I certainly wouldn't be forking out the money for this product here. Okay, so as I said, I have my foundation on, concealer, lipstick, eyebrows I haven't done, so I will do them on camera. I didn't want to, but I will, but because they're microbladed they won't take long. Okay, also in here I have some pencils which are just some eyeshadow sticks for a bit of option if I wanted them, an eyeliner, a lip liner, and my brow pencil. I will start with the brow pencil. Now I have discovered this brow pencil which I really love. I used to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and then I also like the Benefit Goof Proof pencil in shade 03 for me, but I picked this up whilst in Hawaii, and you can get it really affordably through websites. It is about half the price of the Anastasia eyebrow pencil. Now my eyebrows have been microbladed, but I do still like to, once I've put my foundation on, sometimes the foundation just dulls them down a wee bit. Now brows are not my thing, so I just, because I've got the shape, I find them really quick. I'm not a brow person, they're not my, they've never been something I've been able to master, which is why I had them microbladed. But I love the fact that because I've got the shape now with the microblading, that I do not have to spend a lot of time on them, and I'm probably doing more than I should be. Just by combing them through, stops them looking so harsh. So that's the brows done. I was going to cheat and do them before I started filming, but I forgot. Now that the brows are done, I'm going to use my Kevin Aquan sculpting powder in medium. I have a round face or chubby face, and I just like to, it's not the normal contour brush that I would use at home. I'm just trying, this is in my brush haul recently. I think I like the pointed one at home that I use a little bit better. Just trying to give myself some cheekbones that I don't have. Was not blessed with cheekbones, rather I was blessed with little chubby cheeks. Okay, and then I'll take that just lightly down me spring onion bulbous nose, just to try and slim it down a little bit. And that is the contour. Now if I wanted to, I could use this for an all over look too. It's got your bronzer, could use that as an eyeshadow as well. Got your blush and you've got your highlighter. But I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury palette today. I have been dying to try this out. So I didn't bring a bronzer brush, so I'm just going to use this contour brush again, and I'm going to dip into the bronze colour and just take that up a bit higher than the contour. Excuse the light coming in and out, I'm sitting just at the window, the camera perched on a suitcase. So that is just some bronze around the perimeter of my face. Now at home I would have a much bigger, fluffier brush, but I'm on holiday and I'm making do, and I'm happy with it. Okay, so that was the bronzer in the palette there. Now I'm going to use one of the eyeshadow sticks that I have. I love these eyeshadow sticks. These ones here are by Terry. Now this colour is Opal. Really, really pretty champagne colour. I also have it in Bronze Moon. And I also have a Laura Mercier one in, I believe, Khaki. Now if you really wanted to be really good, they would be all you would need to take for an eye look whilst on holiday. They blend out really, really well with a brush, really well. But today I'm going to use the Opal one just as an eyeshadow base. So I just scribble it on my eyelids, just like that. Then I take a blending brush and just blend that in as an eyeshadow base. Now if you wanted, you could be just that and you'd be good to go. But I'm dying to try these shadows out in the Beauty Glow palette. So you have 3 different shades. Okay, so we're going to take the number 1 shade. Oh, look at that, a beautiful rosy gold colour. And I'm not going to any particular trouble here. I'm just putting that all over. That is such a pretty rose gold colour. Rose gold, my favourite colour at the moment. I've just organised a logo for myself and it is in rose gold, so looking forward to using that. Now I'm going to take the second colour, the enhanced shade, and I'm just going to pop that in the outer half of the eye. You can see now, you've got to watch having your mouth wide open when you're doing your makeup on camera. Now this is the first time I've ever filmed a tutorial doing my makeup, so I hope it goes well. And now I'm just dipping into this dark colour here, and wow, that's pigmented. Okay, so I'm going to run that under the eyes a wee bit. And I'm not being fussy with this, I just want a easy look, no fuss, no muss. Bob Shankle, and I'll just blend that in. Blend out all the edges. easy look. Then we're going to take the blush colour. I'm not going to take the dark one here. I think I would actually use that as an eyeshadow colour rather than a blush colour. Nice and pigmented. It's really pretty. Okay. Now we're going to use the highlight colour and just highlight. Wow, these colours are pigmented. Very, very nice. Dip in my nose, Cupid's bow. I actually really like that. Those colours are really nice. Okay, now I'm going to take my eyeliner, which is the Marc Jacobs Fine Liner. This is a little skinny eyeliner, and it is great for just doing the waterline. As I've got my eyelash extensions on, I'm not going to pop any mascara on today, and I won't put any on my, actually I'll put some on my bottom lashes. I've got the Marc Jacobs little wee sample size in Omega. And then why not? Wasn't going to, but and I will pop a wee pop of lip gloss. Centre of my mouth, and that is the look with the Charlotte Tilbury makeup in a palette. I really like those colours. Oh, wow, I really like those colours. Very bronzy, very rose gold, very pigmented. It might have looked like I've put a ton on, but I was using a lot smaller brushes to what I'm used to using at home because I'm on holiday. So I might even do another look with this at home using my regular brushes. But I hope you enjoyed that. I really like this palette. I will leave the links below for that. You can get it from Beautylish at the moment. It is in stock there. And it is $75 US, but it's got everything in it. You don't need anything else apart from your foundation, but as far as eyeshadows, blush, bronzer, everything, it's all in the palette, and I think that is a great price to have everything that coordinates and goes together. Thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know if that's something you would like to see. It's new for me. I'm not used to doing my makeup in front of a camera, but I am sure that the more I do it, the better I'll get at it in front of the camera. But thank you for joining me. I better tell you what I did use on my face underneath that. I used my favourite foundation, which is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation. I really like this. This is my favourite foundation for a full coverage, medium to full coverage foundation that stays really good and not oily on my mature oily skin. Sometimes if I have tried foundations in the past for my oily skin, I can look like a cakey mess on my mature skin, so it's been quite difficult finding a foundation that works for me in those areas. Now, the concealer I used, and this is not travel friendly, I really like this, but I will not be bringing it on holiday again because it's in a squeezy tube. Look what's happened while it's been in my makeup bag, and then it's all in the bottom of there. But it is a great product, but it's one that obviously can just be used from home from my point of view. It is the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Triple Remedy eye cream, and that's really good for hydrating and correcting dark circles under the eye. And then my favourite concealer at the moment for my mature skin is the By Terry concealer. This is in medium beige. I would like to try the medium peach out. It is not a full coverage concealer, which is why I think it works on mature skin. I haven't tried the Shape Tape yet. I'm a wee bit worried, the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm a wee bit worried about using that, thinking that having mature skin under my eyes, that it might age me more. So I do really like this one. I wish it was a little bit more full coverage, but I would rather not look all creased and crepey under my eyes than have full coverage. That's the payoff I'd rather have. So that's what I used under my under the makeup. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me. As I said, please leave a comment down below if you would like to see more videos of this sort of thing, you know, me putting my makeup on, maybe even having a chat while I do it. I will get a bit better and not so clumsy the more I do it, and I really appreciate you tuning in. Really appreciate if you could click the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. So thanks for joining me. I will do a look tomorrow for my day out. I might just go and sit in the park tomorrow and enjoy the sunshine before I have to come home. We're only here for the weekend. The boys and Keely have gone to see the Top Fuel drag racing in Willowbank and Ipswich, and while they're doing that during the day, I get to do what I want for a couple of days. So it's been really good. They'll be back about after tea, and they would have had a great time, and I've had a great time just having a relaxing time on my own. And tomorrow I'll do a look using this palette here. If you would like to see me use the Becca palette, I will film a wee tutorial of that tomorrow, of how I can incorporate using that in the for a whole face look, and I will see you then. Thanks for joining me, really appreciate it. See you later guys, bye.